Hello, welcome back to Laylines Listening Lab. I'm Caleb from Laylines, and today we are checking out my friends' Notions and one of their new songs, Archetype. So I have been in bands for about 10 years, making music for about 15, and I've met a whole bunch of cool people that not everyone knows about, so I want to react to their songs to try to bring them a new audience. So Notions is a guy that... Notions is a full band, but I've worked with Kalan for a couple of songs, and he really helped put me on, so I wanted to kind of give back by checking out one of their songs. So let's go into it. I have not heard this one before. And I'm just going to quickly pause to say that Notions is a sort of like a hip-hop slash metalcore band that kind of go all over the place, just kind of doing the things that they like. They're always on tour, always having like a grand old time. Kalan has a whole lot of energy. So yeah, this will be like sort of a hip-hop metal track, and I believe they are from South Texas. I might be wrong about the South, but they're definitely from Texas. So let's get into it. The other really cool thing about Notions is all their, they have a whole lot of anime and video game references and inspiration. So if you guys are like big fans of Shinigami Tensei or Elden Ring, they have a whole bunch of references to that kind of stuff in their music, which I really vibe with. Yes. So one thing that for the Kalan is really known for like his rapping and his like more hardcore music. I really like his singing voice. My favorite song by them is The Velvet Room, where a majority of it is him singing, and I really enjoy his voice. Like those higher pitch notes that he's hitting in the background. One thing about Kalan that I really appreciate is it's almost as if he has two distinct voices. He's got like his lower range where it's like kind of smooth, chill, vibey, and then he's got like this higher pitch, almost shouty, and it also like brings up the energy. And I think we're kind of getting into it because you can kind of hear it in the background as the song is sort of building. Coda? That might be Coda. I'm a little, I really know Kalan because we talked when we were working on our tracks, but Coda's another member of the band. I think that might be him singing. I'm gonna be so wrong. And here's that higher pitched voice I was talking about that kind of brings in the hype. I really like whoever was singing there too. I was not expecting that because I'm used to some of the older songs. Whoever was singing there, you were doing a great job. Kind of a higher pitched tenor with like a little bit of fry chord rasp, it sounded like. But yeah. This is what I was talking about for that higher pitched Kalan voice. It just kind of builds hype and makes me want to like throw hands. Okay, and adding some. So he's got that higher pitch rapping going. That bar was like that was fire. I'm actually gonna pull it back. I can't remember what he said there, but it made me it gave me the stank face. But he's got also his he's coming in with some lower almost sounds like false chord screaming in the background, and I don't typically hear him go that low, like maybe for like a second, but usually not this long. So that's pretty cool. It also sounds like there's a slight effect on the low note there. He said it's survival of the fittest. Die on that shit. I love that. That's fire. And maybe I was wrong about the low note effect. Kind of actually sounds like it's just straight, like every single vocalist in the world is going to have some kind of effect on their voice. It's not like a diss or anything. Everybody does it. Almost nobody goes just straight because you need to glue the vocal to the song anyway. So, but it sounds like that's just straight up a false chord low. Let's listen again. Yeah, that sounds like a false chord low in the background there. And if it's not, then that's how it sounds to me. I really like that. I really like the layering, the rapping with the screaming going with it. That's pretty cool. Oh man, that higher pitched tenor singer there. It was really smooth. Just like really, really clean in the beginning, and then he goes to these even higher notes, and he's kind of hitting that mixed voice right here. Need to escape. Kind of hitting that, but he'd be hitting it more in the mixed area, kind of projecting that chest voice even higher into that nasal pharynx area. I love that. Bit of it sounds like fry chord. Head straight. Like a higher pitch fry chord there. Where you been moving this shit straight. So why the fuck you in the middle? Don't you make me fucking put this vocal up to my tempo. Hey, now I ain't down for acting civil. It sounds head straight. It almost sounds like it sounds fry to me, but it also kind of sounds a little over compressed. So you want to be careful, because the big things about vocals is you don't want to over project and you don't want to over compress. Over projecting is being too loud. Over compressing is tightening up those vocal cords too tight. When you scream, it almost should feel like, it really shouldn't feel like you're doing much else with your voice. Like, it should come out very, very naturally, feel almost like nothing in your throat area pause. If you're super tightening it, which is like cutting off the air, so over compressing would be like you're just tightening that area really, really tight. That can damage your voice. It doesn't sound like it's super tight. Like, it almost sounds like he just tapped it for a second. Pause. But and in the context of just recording, it's probably not going to hurt your voice any. But it sounded like a little over compressed. You and all the follow that wanted war in the first place. I find it funny just a little now that anyone can see you a demon, like in the worst ways. I don't know if that was even Kalan doing the head straight scream. But yeah, it does sound like a bit over compressed. So be careful with that. What have I been saying on this channel? Bring back the guitar solos, and they did. That sounds fire. Well, let's pull that back. Hell yeah. And right there, you could really hear like hear that like adding that fry chord compression to the vocals when he started singing. I don't know the lyrics, but when he was doing that, it was really adding that sort of fry chord compression there. So that sounded fire.
Sometimes I just need to escape until we rearrange the archetypes.
Hey, pipe down, pretty simple. I ain't fucking with the way you been moving, they sentimental bitch. So why the fuck you in the middle? Don't you make me fucking put this and buckle up to my temple,
Yo. Shout out to Notions, man. That was Archetype by Notions. That is going on the playlist for me, and this is a song that I would show people like, hey, have you heard that new Notions joint? You know, as I've said on some of the previous songs, there are some songs that like I wouldn't show people but would go on the playlist. This is both. I really enjoyed this. This is like my favorite style of mixing sort of hip-hop and metal together. And I really, really enjoyed that. There was quite a few highlights for me. The guitar solo, hearing that other singer come in, and then Kalan with his like lower tone. I always love it because it's super vibey to me. Like it like fits the music so well. So yeah, don't forget to check out Notions. Their link will be in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys like what I do here, check out my band Laylines.
I've been whipping, dark and locked and loaded, swerving in the streets. I'm breaking apart a stupid motherfucker stepping up to me.
And I will catch you guys in the next one. Farewell!